Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a little while since I've last uploaded. I've just been so busy with Christmas and the new year and my family coming over, just all jumbled up. I've had no time to myself. But now that I do, I'm getting back into the swing of things and I have a new video for you guys. So if you guys haven't already read the title, I am filming a marble desk and decor video. I'm so excited. I've seen these around and I just had to make my own. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. And by the way, if it's your first time here, hi, I'm Mariah. It's nice to meet you. And I hope you want to join the family and subscribe down below. I don't want to talk for too long, so let's get into the video. Alright guys, so for this first DIY, you're going to need some marble contact paper, some coasters, a pencil, and some paint markers. So to start out with, I'm just laying down my coasters and tracing them out onto the back of my marble contact paper. Once you have your coasters outlined, you'll want to cut out each one individually to make it easier to cut out your shape. Here, I'm just cutting out my coaster outlines. Feel free to do as many as you would like. I just decided to do a couple. Here, I'm just peeling the backing off of the contact paper and carefully placing it on the top of my coaster. Be sure to push out any air bubbles that might get trapped while doing so. Now, I'm just flipping the coaster over and cutting off any excess paper that was hanging over the edge. Using my paint marker, I'm just going to go ahead and color around the edge of my coaster. I feel like this really helps to just tie the look together. For the second DIY, you'll need marble contact paper, scissors, a pencil, a notebook of your choice, and decorative tape. To start out, I'm just tracing both the front and the back of my notebook onto the back of the marble contact paper. This is going to act as the cover for our notebook. Next, just go ahead and cut out the notebook outline you just made. Lay your notebook out in front of you and peel the backing off of the contact paper. Carefully place it onto your notebook and push out any air pockets you see. I found that using a ruler with a subtle edge worked best. You don't want to use anything too harsh or it might rip your paper. Here, I'm repeating the same steps as I did on the front, except this time I left the backing on and peeled it off as I went. I found that this made it much easier to get out any air pockets and also lay it down correctly. This next step is optional, but I chose to take some gold decorative tape and wrap it around the spine of my notebook. Here, I'm just repeating the same steps as I had done before, except this time I'm using some black marble contact paper that I just had lying around the house. I thought that these notebooks turned out so cute and will look awesome for school supplies. I know I'm always in need of more notebooks, so these will definitely come in handy. For the third DIY, you're going to need some marble contact paper, a clock or clock parts, spray paint, a ruler, a pair of scissors, a pencil, and a screwdriver with a small tip. Start by flipping your clock over and unscrewing all the screws in the back of the clock. I used a small vase to keep my screws in, that way they wouldn't get lost. Go ahead and pull apart the front and back of the clock. Next, go ahead and remove the battery pack on the back panel of the clock. Be gentle when doing this, or your clock hands might fly across the table like mine did. Here, I'm using the glass piece from the clock and tracing it onto the contact paper. Now go ahead and cut out the shape you just traced. Like in the other DIYs, go ahead and peel the back off of the contact paper and carefully place it onto your glass. Don't worry if you don't get it perfect on the first try, the contact paper easily lifts up so you can do it again. Now I'm just flipping it over, that way I can trim off the excess paper. Remember the clock parts from earlier? You're going to want to take those to a well-ventilated area and spray paint them the color of your choice. I like the way gold looks with marble. Now using a wire cutter, I'm trimming off the small piece on the back of the second hand. If you don't have a wire cutter, a scissors should work just fine. Find the center of your clock and position the hands the way you'd like. Once you're happy with it, take some super glue and glue them down. Now you've made your very own marble clock. For the last DIY, I'm going to be showing you how to make a marble desk. You'll need a pencil, a pair of scissors, marble contact paper, a ruler, and of course, a desk. Start by using your contact paper to measure the length of your desk. Remember, you're going to want to leave at least an inch or so extra, that way the paper can wrap around the side and to the bottom. Mark the length you need and go ahead and cut off that strip. Position your paper so an inch is hanging off of each side of the table. Then go ahead and start in sections and peel off the back of the paper. I'm using a ruler to push out the air bubbles as I go. This is a lot easier than trying to push them all out at the end. When you reach the end, pull the paper tight and use your ruler to give your table a nice crease. It's a little hard to see, but at the corner of the table I'm making 2 slits horizontally and vertically, that way I can pull the paper under. Now I'm repeating the same process on the other corner of the table, and I'm going to go ahead and pull the paper tight so that it creates a nice sharp edge. If your table is wider than your paper, then you're going to need to roll out another sheet like I did. Go ahead and repeat the same steps as you did with the first piece of paper. Now I'm measuring how wide I'm going to need my paper to be, taking into account the extra inch that will go over the side. Now repeat the same steps as you did before by positioning your paper and wrapping it around the edge of your desk. Again, using a ruler or any straight edge tool, push out any air bubbles that you see. Now pull the end tight and wrap it around the side of your table. Here I'm just repeating the same steps by cutting the corner, that way I can pull my paper under the desk. And that's it! Now you have your very own DIY marble desk. Alright guys, so that was the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I had so much fun filming it, and I hope I inspired you to go on and create your own marble DIYs in decor. If you did go on to create your own, you should take a picture and put it in the comments below. That's all for this video. I will see you guys next week. Be sure to subscribe and follow me on social media. Bye guys!